has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Looking for a man, it's Pryor. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Using his legs to buy some time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. This defense feeling a bolt of energy from the crowd, trying to force a 3-and-out. He'll throw on third down. Makes the grab on the left. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here comes the heat.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20. Dropping back, it's Pryor. Throws to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
At the 20, and that's a first down for the offense.
They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Rides the back on the option, the give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. This is just what you hope for on the road. Great opening drive and a chance to score on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, I know a big question coming into this one was how locked in was this offense going to be early? We've seen offenses throughout the season struggle with rhythm and execution early in games. Not a problem for this offense here. In this game, in this environment, all 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing, execution was beautiful, and they're able to cap off the opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Here's the pressure. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Brings up second down.
Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10?
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Got his man quickly, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the entire playbook is wide open on 2nd and short like this. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Between the uprights, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Pryor. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. He lets one fly deep. Oh, it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 20. Steps out of bounds right at the 17-yard line after the pick.
Game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Off the play fake. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. They'll send out the kicker here. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That brings them to within one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Pryor. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Wants to go up top on first down. That's reeled in, it's Slater. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Here they come, first and 10 from the 48. It's complete to the left. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, what a move. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The offense down to the 22 on first and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's first down from the 11. Now they're going to throw it. Snagged out of the air. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. From the gun, the ground game. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. The official says no good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, it's picked off. Got room on the return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Dropping back, it's Pryor. With the catch, it's Johnson.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
Nice move to keep running. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Fires complete on the crosser. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Rides the back and leaves it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And I think this offense is going to start to get a little frustrated. Back-to-back drives, they've had some success, but they find a way to shoot themselves in the foot. And right here, they don't protect their guy. And now, third and long situation, you know the pass rushers are coming. They know it's a pass. Got to be smart here with this play call.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires toward the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He slides that just inside the right upright. They take a 4-point lead here in the second. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off-play action on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Working that left side now. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Back to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Scanning the field, it's Pryor. Throws to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun to give, looking for room. Past the 40. Open space at the 25. They get him corralled, 14. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They go to the ground. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He'll keep it on the sneak.
No gain on the play. That's a 1st down for the offense.
On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. Snagged in the end zone, Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll run it. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Give to the running back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Right back to the well. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll try the right side. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. He'll pull it on the read. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. On the ground with the counter. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the tailback. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
Rides to the back. Got enough space. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
The one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They march 78 yards down the field. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To throw, it's Pryor. Here's a heat. Makes the grab. It's Slater. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They're dealing with a second and long. He'll keep it himself. They stripped it out. Got enough for the first down. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money.
Man, that is just what this offense needed. The quarterback already has a couple turnovers.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll need some juice in that arm on 3rd and long. It's complete. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Pryor. Lets it fly on the move. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take another shot here. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he will house it.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the 2nd half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. He'll start this drive going to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. Short gain on the play before he slides. Now on 2nd down. Power football with the run. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Got the back over the middle. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
There's a great example of a quarterback who's able to turn the page. Things haven't always gone his way. He's obviously thrown 2 picks earlier in this game, but he's still staying aggressive. He's still taking shots, and his guys are making plays for him.
So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He's going to lose a yard on that one. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They bring the punter onto the field now. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Back to pass, it's Pryor. Quick strike complete. Oh, that is a nice move to get the ball out to the 36. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Terrell.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Spins away from the defense. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Takes the handoff. It's Locke. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to pass. It's Pryor. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. It's good, easy call for the refs. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Oh, they're after him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Here's the give off the left side. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Makes the grab. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down.
Now, 4th down.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Snagged in the middle. It's Slater. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Trying to pound it in. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd and goal coming up. Quarterback on the keeper. Into the end zone for the touchdown.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Moore. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
They'll snap it from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Under fire. The pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Here's the pressure. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Jennings. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Hands it off. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long.
3rd down coming up.
From the gun, wants to pass. He gets it down to the 40-yard line, but he's going to be a little bit short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll give it to him again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Might as well stick with him. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Snap from the gun on third down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's got it in the end zone.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. He'll pull it on the read. He'll make his way in for the 2, and now they're down by 16. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive, and they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Great place to start for this offense. Quarterback running on the draw. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Here's a heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back up at 43. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They booted away on fourth down. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Buys just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Going to sling it on second down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Right on the money. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now, here's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Third and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. He wants a big play here late. He's got it inside the 30. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Fires to the end zone. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
So, guys, that touchdown was huge, but they have to get the 2 here to make it a 1-possession game. Takes a snap, wants to throw. He makes the grab for the 2-point conversion, and now they're down by a single possession late. The clock is just inside 50 seconds to play. If they don't recover the onside kick, this one is all but over.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.